Hi, welcome back to Bees Aquatics, and today I'm going to be aquascaping my 25-gallon fish tank right here next to the new fish tank that we got, which is doing really good. I'll show you that more in a second. But that was just super fun, so I decided why not aquascape the 25 too. So I'll show you what I bought, and then we'll get right into doing it. Alright, so what I got for the tank is I got this red plant right here. That'll be a background plant. It's more like pink, but I thought that'd be cool. I got dwarf hair grass that will carpet the bottom. At least I'm hoping it will. So it should look like it's just grass instead of sand. I got this cool plant. It's got like red stems and then green leaves. I'm not the best with plants, so I'm just calling it by what they look like. And then I got this cardinal plant, which will grow a little bit bigger, but also looks really cool. And then I did get this like lettuce looking plant. You can't really see it in there. Maybe you can right there. But that also looks pretty cool. And then the last plants I got a bag, so in one of the tanks at Petco. But I got a potted plant that's super tall and nice. And then I got one other one you can kind of see right there. You kind of put them in bed, so I hope they're not broken, but we'll see. And then I did pick up some logs from just like a lake I found, and I soaked them for a bit. So they're clean. They just probably won't sink still. So I got like that, these. I doubt I'm gonna use all of them, but probably gonna use this piece. This piece is pretty cool. Maybe snap off this if it doesn't fit. And then it's got some smaller pieces like right here. So we're gonna use that, and I'll put some of this. It's this gravel that I used for the small tank into the 25 just so it gives them some nutrients as well. And there is already some moss balls in the 25, so let's get right into taking all the fish out and draining the water part of the way so I can add the stuff to it. Alright, so while this is draining, I'll just update you on some of like the other tanks. So we'll start off with the pea puffers. They're both out and swimming around right now. They're pretty cool. Not the most personality yet. They're not scaring me anymore. And this guy kind of comes up when I'm up there, and they got a little bit of algae in the back, but I don't mind it. But they should grow bigger here in a bit. So yeah, that's up with them. And with the axolotls, Toothless is still being really active and really cool. Fury kind of stays in the back sometimes, but the fish are doing great. And then with the, I think it's a 2.5 that we just got, a beta fish is no longer scared, and he's always up here. And he looks super cool. I love how it turned out. I always used to watch and just think how people did like the cool aquascape. And it's actually really simple, so if you just want to do it, I'd say just go do it. This was about, the tank was 90, rock was only $5, sand $10, and all the plants probably 30 or 40 bucks, so not super expensive, but turned out really cool, and it's been something I've been wanting to do for a long time. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with the 25 now. And with this, so I'm gonna take all the snails out like I said, because they'll eat the plants. And then I'll take some of the fish out just because I don't want to get the water all stirred up and everything, so I'll just take everything out, put them in this bucket here. But then, yeah, we'll get to doing this. Alright, so I turned off the filter and the heater. Now I'm just going to take my net, and I am going to just net out neon tetras, and I'll get to you when everything's netted out of here. So I have a kind of sad update. I was grabbing my ivory mystery snail when I accidentally dropped her, and I cracked her shell. She might live from it, so all that shell's gone. So they can grow back, I don't know. Kind of slipped out of my hands and hit the corner of the bucket. That's a little disappointing because she gave me all the babies and she was getting kind of big. But she might still be able to live fine, I don't know. She's not gonna be able to go up in a ball all the way, so we'll see how she does, but I'm gonna keep removing stuff from this tank. Alright, so I emptied the tank, you can see it. Right now it's kind of dirty, got all that waste on the bottom. You won't be able to see that once everything is in there, but I have all the fish in here. I just kind of like how it looks. Sadly that snail, I don't know if it's dead or not yet, but we will find out. But I have a lot of moss balls in here. We are gonna have to move the snails, which there's like only 4 of. I thought that we had a lot more. and then the pleco and the sharks. So only the neon tetras and the gourami are staying. Because the pleco will uproot the plants, the shark will probably eat them, and the snails will eat them. So sadly, those all have to go in some other tanks. I did put the one black snail in this tank. He might be too big though, so I might take him out. But we'll see in time. Yeah, so let's get moving these snails to other tanks, I guess. So here's our one snail that I did crack the shell on, sadly. And here's the other one. We're gonna put him in the 55. So I'm gonna go put him in there. So here are the snails, and there goes the first one, the injured one, and then there goes our second one. Now we got 2 snails in here, and I'll update you guys at the end. Alright, so I did add the 2 white wizard snails into the 55 as well, and so now I'm going to add the sharks to the axolotl tank, I think. Just because it's the only tank that's really big enough for them. That's not the 55. And in the 55, they do have some ones that are bigger than them and might bully them, so I hope they can get around here. They should be able to. They're pretty fast moving fish. Toothless is eyeing this one up though, so I'm going to move him over here. And there goes our first one onto the ground. And I will update you guys on them at the end of this video. But right now, I need to grab this second one out of here, which he is right over there. So he just swam right in. Perfect. There's a second shark. Shake a bit. And I will let him free as well. There's the 2 rainbow sharks in there, and I'll update you guys at the end of the video on how they're doing. Alright, so I'm going to switch some things up because I did forget about this snail and I forgot to put him in the 55. So I'm going to put him in here and take this guy out just because he's such a big snail. And I'll put him in the 55. So I'm just going to plop this guy right into there. And he'll be happy right there. Hopefully he doesn't unroot the plants. If he does, I'll replant them, take them out, and put them in the 55. So my main goal is to put shrimp in here. This guy's going to have to move again. Feel bad for him, but let me just take him out of here, and I'll go put him in the 35 real quickly. He was originally in there too. Oh, we got a little baby snail on top of a hoot snail. He's still alive though, he just moved. That's a good sign. Let's check him right there. He's also on the plant. And our other snail's right there. So, yeah. Kissing Grammy is eating off the axolotl right now. He just stopped as soon as I started recording, obviously. But I will get a video of him doing that once, because he's been doing it a lot now. Just pecking off the axolotl. So, yeah. Now time to move the pleco. I'm also going to put a pleco in the 55-gallon as well. But he's just a really cool fish. So, yeah. Let's go put him in there with the other one. Moving his mouth. Oh, no, he's not. We'll just pop him in right through here. Here he goes. There's a new tank. Twice the size. So he'll have it in here. Oh, and our fish are pecking at our little... Oh, no, mine's going under him. Alright. We'll see how he does by the end of the day. But honestly, I'm not too hopeful. Alright, so we've moved all the fish that need to be removed. Here is a snail. He's got up now. So let's get to emptying the sand in this tank, I guess. Or at least most of it. I'll make a little hole because I want to mix in the other stuff. Alright, I changed my mind. I'm going to keep the sand in here. I'm not going to use that other gravel because I have the fertilizer I can put in there. And I feel like it would just mix in and it would look bad. So I'm just going to end up using this sand. And I'm going to put some more in here though. So I can actually scape it how I like it and like make something other than just a flat hill. Alright, so I'm just going to use some of my old sand from my old tank. So it's in there. And so it's already washed, already clean. So I'll add a little bit more into here and we'll be good. Alright, so the sand is in. You can't really see it, but it's kind of just all flat. You got a little up there. I can flatten that out. But now I'm going to try to put that driftwood in. Try. Probably not going to work, but we'll hope. Alright, so I did the hardscape. It looks pretty decent. You can't really see it right now. What only sucks, I have to have rocks to hold everything down because the wood doesn't want to sink. So, you know, that kind of stinks, but I worked around it, and now let's get to planting all of our plants. Alright, so I planted the tank. I'm going to turn the light on so you guys can see it. So I'll do that right now, and it'll be my first time seeing it, so let's do that right now. All right, so here it is with the light on. Still very foggy. Filter's running, so I have to be quick. You can see I put that grass right there. That should grow out everywhere. The other small plant right there, there, and there. Put those little tree things right there. Those back there are all red. They'll get taller. There's a tall plant back there, and there is a tall plant back there. So there's a full tank. I'll show you when it clears up, and I'll get the fish in it. So yeah, I'll get back to you when all that's ready. All right, I'm gonna update you guys on the shark before I show you the final review of the tank. This guy is still doing good. I cannot find the other one right now, but I doubt he has been eaten. He's probably in one of their caves, would be my guess, because they're too big for him to eat. So, but I'll let you guys know in the next video. So, yeah. And I also added one of the moss balls into the pufferfish tank. I'm also gonna add these two things to the tank. One is just to clear it up, and the other is for the plant, which I showed you last time. So I'm gonna add those right now. All right, so I just added the stuff. I'm about to turn the light on. I haven't seen it yet. But one thing I want to mention, it's kind of sad because the wood pops up that little piece of it. So it's a little crooked. Can't really notice except for the water line. But now let's turn this on. It's going to be a little foggy. But there, look at that. It looks really foggy, really dirty. But it looks really cool also. You can see the red back there a little bit. See better from that angle. I love where I put those. Those look really good. The grass, you can barely see. It's a little unrooted, and that kind of sucks. Hopefully I'll go back in. Got like the seed lettuce, I'll call that. And then that little plant back there. And there's our gourmet. So I'll show you guys next video when it's all cleared up. But that is all I have for you today. So it's aquascaped my 25 gallon fish tank. So thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.